you love college football and want to try to keep up with just about everybody that's relevant and want to check in on Tennessee, go to Orange and White Report with Charlie Burris with the Vols, obviously, with a big matchup out of conference against the ACC and Georgia Tech, a 9-4 football team from last season. Trey Smith, much heralded, kind of in the mold of the latest SEC version of Laramie Tunsil or Cam Robinson at left tackle, the can't-miss guy that should go to the NFL and play for 10 or 12 years. So he is going to be a fixture. He's going to be the left tackle on opening night.
I don't think he'll be the starter, although it won't surprise me. I'll put it that way. He is just such a man. I mean, he's just in terms of freshmen that I've seen, I don't know that I've seen a player that just came in and I looked and I said, you cannot tell in any way that he's not a junior or a senior at age 18. It's really crazy. I mean, he came to Tennessee early. He was an early enrollee last year. And so he's been here for a little while, has gotten in and has felt things out and is familiar with what's going on more than some of his other freshman counterparts. But he has competition. It's not competition that's as good as he is. So I'll just go out and say, look for Trey Smith to be the starter for sure from day one. It won't surprise me at all. But if he's not, he's definitely getting playing time either way. And they need him bad because on that offensive line, if you don't know, Drew Richmond, who was supposed to be your starting left tackle, out with the suspension for undisclosed reasons, although most of the media here at Tennessee knows what it is. I won't go into it because Tennessee hasn't announced it. But past Drew Richmond, you have Nathan Niehaus, and he's a real unknown entity. So, yeah, Trey Smith seems like the perfect option there. Maybe you see him there. Maybe you see him at the guard position. That's where he was listed on the depth chart, right guard, actually, that Tennessee announced. But that depth chart still had Drew Richmond on it when it was released. So who knows how they're going to shift things around. They moved that offensive line around constantly last season. So it's really hard to say exactly what they're thinking with it. And they have a new coach, too, in Walt Wells, the last guy moved on. He didn't get fired, but he moved to a different position, and they hired a offensive line coach. So it's really tough to say exactly what we're going to see out of this offensive line.